Hey there, guys. I want to kind of give you a walkthrough of what I do here for finishing here in my own shop. If you don't already know, I'm a second generation cabinet maker, and the products that I create are for people like myself, professionals in the industry that are looking for certain tools that might not be out there. So I'm trying to fill that gap of things that are useful in the shop. So here's my spray booth in this room, racks that I've created myself for my workflow that I really like. But aside from that, what I have over here is my sanding bench, which is just a lift table. The crank arm kind of goes in there to lift it up and down. My sanders, my vacuum, and all the hand sanding stuff that I need to prep right here at a bench. Again, like the sander light, a raking light is across my bench, but in case that light is not optimal for how big of a piece I'm working on, I can always use a sander light to attach to my sanders. Then working over here, this is my paint prep station, so where I put everything into my paint guns, and then where I keep my paint, I keep it on this rotating rack. Mostly you see in automotive shops, not so much cabinet shops, but I like to keep my paints here so they're always agitating and always ready and don't, build up gunk and kind of spoil on you. Now, I prefer to use PPS cups. They are disposable cups. What I like about it is that I mix exactly what I need. By the end of the day, I have very little waste. And when it comes to cleaning the gun, like I'm going to show you quickly right now, is that what I do is I flush some lacquer thinner in there. And then what I do is pull the trigger. Before I did that, normally I take off the cap here and then just flush the gun. And so with just a little bit of thinner, and then I use this on a drill just to scrub anything right there. You pretty much flush out the gun so it's ready to use even another color. Now as I flush this out, I'll clean everything here. Disposable little paper napkins here, paper towels. And then basically I leave a little bit in here to store the gun so nothing dries up in there. And store it, and then with the cap itself and the horns, I can wipe everything down clean. I keep right here cotton swab tips, rounded ones and pointed, so if I need to get into certain crevices and really clean something, I can do that. Even with the smaller holes, I have special tools for that. And then one of my favorite things here is this plunger that I put lacquer thinner in it so I can use to add thinner without pouring out of a cup. And then there you go. That's how I literally flushed my gun. And then because I've pretty much used all of this, I can dispose of the liner, and that'll harden and dispose and good to go. Hope that helps.